Hello folks, Old Fisherman back with you. We on Lake Monticello, and you ain't gonna believe it. It's Wednesday morning. I do see one boat must have unloaded at the other landing going across the lake, but this parking lot is empty again. I want to show you the difference. I want to show you these jigs I was using yesterday and show you the comparison of the Big Daddy jigs and the Todd Smith jig. Look at the size difference. And we caught them on that big old jig. See that long flat tail? Hey, the Todd Smith jig is the big one, and the Big Daddy jig, crappie baits now, is the smaller one, and it is a big difference in them baits. Look at the difference in size. Hey, I wanted to show you that. And also, when I caught them yellow perch the other day, I caught a lot of them on this little jig right here, Bass Assassin jig. They'll hit that. And I got all kind of different colors. There's the Big Daddy jig. He sent me a pile of different colors I hadn't even tried. But there's another color, the Todd Smith, and I'm bringing them out one at a time. Look at them pretty colors that Todd sent me. Beautiful colors. They're all different colors. Hey, there's a pretty one right there. Hey, we hadn't tried all of them out yet. But them fish liked them yesterday. But all in all, though, at the end yesterday, they got where they didn't want to bite anything, and I went to the Gup Alive minnow on the ultralight and caught a lot of fish yesterday. And I caught a big bass at the end on the Gup Alive minnow. It's a 2.5 inch long Gup Alive smelt color is what I was using yesterday. I like that watermelon color too, but I ain't got a couple more of them left. But hey, look out there how pretty that lake looks. Ain't that pretty? Hey, and the parking lot is empty again. I love it when it's like this. I don't mind telling you. It's like I got my own private lake. Hey, come go with me. Let's go fishing and see what we can do today. See ya. Hello, folks. Hey, we moved a little bit. Let's see if we can catch some of these perch right here. We changed our rig. A little bit slow today. Changed our rig. We got the Gup minnow and the Todd Smith big jig, and then a Todd Smith spoon on the bottom. Got the red bug color jig on, and we kind of fast trolling that thing, and we started catching some big ones. I just caught a huge one. I'll show them to you in a minute. And we circle swinging it is what we're doing, and they biting. They biting. We just caught a couple big old perch, just circle swinging and pulling. See if they continue. I stopped and turn on the camera. A lot of times they'll quit when I do that. We're in 40 foot of water, just pulling this thing. What we're doing. Get back on them, I guess. I would catch them. And I caught one weighed about 1.5 pounds. Big old perch. Caught him on the spoon, believe it or not. Just pull it like that right there. Bear with me, we'll get them going. There was a bump right there. Another bump. Jokers acting funny today. They acting funny today. Tell you, oh, it's him. Oh, gone it. Come on, fish. Oh, gone it. Missed them there. They were killing it there for a little bit. Now I turn on the camera and you see what's happening. It happens all the time. Doggone that time. I ain't believing this. I was killing it there for a second. Never stop turning on the camera. Go on now. I need some big ones too. They're bumping it, but they ain't taking it. What in the world? What's going on? There he is, finally. Boy, that took a while. Hey, day. A good one too. He ain't as big as the other ones I caught, but he's nice. He's a nice one. Got him on that doggone big old red bug jig. Don't hear that red bug, especially on a slow trolling. All right, to the bottom. Go on, Looney. Them 3 or 4 loons that hang around me all the time. There's 4 of them. They won't let me get out of that sight. All right. There he is. There he is. A little bit smaller there. That's a Looney fish. Looney, you got breakfast. Look at him. Hey, here, come on. Come here. Hey, come here. The joker got my finger. Oh my, that beak got me across the finger. That hurt. My goodness. I took it out of my hand, but he got my finger doing it. Hey, Looney. That hurt. That joker hurt. Must have a little teeth in there or something. Whacked me across the finger, that long beak, where the back part got my doggone fish, the front part got my finger. That doggone Looney. Sure did. It got my doggone finger. There's another. Hey, there's another one. What? Old Fisherman, loving life, feeding Looney. Hey, Looney ain't getting this one. That ain't big enough to go to the pot. That ain't big enough to go to the pot, Looney. You ain't getting that one. Drop it back down. Hey, again, thanks to all my fans that's making orders. Appreciate you helping the Old Fisherman. We need to get rid of these t-shirts now, so I hope y'all don't quit ordering. We got a bunch to get rid of. I bought 250 t-shirts now. You know, I don't have but a few bigger sizes, so if you're a bigger size, you better be getting your t-shirt because they're gonna run out. And I can't order them less than 250 at a time or they cost too much. So the more you order, the less they are and the more I can, and that's the only way I can put them out there for 12 bucks. I think Miss Deborah's got them 12 bucks for the regular sizes and the double X, 2X, 3X, or 14. I charge $4.99 shipping. Some cases it's a little bit less, 3 something. Some cases it's $8. It all depends. So if you buy several, it costs me a lot more shipping. So, but that's good. That's okay. I don't mind footing the bill if you buy more than one t-shirt for shipping. Hey, that's a jumbo magnum. Got him on the doggone red bug jig. Red bug jig. Baby. Hey, little baby. Oh, I know what you want. You want what I got on my line. What you want, huh? You want what I got on my line over here? Say, Looney. Looney, look at here. Look at here. Look at here what I got. Look. Oh, look. Is that not what you want? Come here. Hey, come here. Come here, baby. Wait a minute. Turn the trouble boat off. All right, come here. Come on. And don't you get me this time. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hey, he's taking them out of my hand now. It didn't take long to train them to do that, did it? That one especially. He knows to come up here right on top of the Old Fisherman. Yes, sir. He loves me. All of them be doing it in a minute. Hey, we bird training today. We bird training today. All right, let's see if we can catch a fish. He's playing with birds. He coming back for some more. That's my buddy right there. King Looney. Call him King Looney. We could call him Jumbo Looney. He's a little bit fatter than others. We call him Big Boy. Big Boy Looney. Hey, got another Big Boy Looney. Look at that. What? What? Old Fisherman got another. You can't have him. He's too big for you. Hey, your buddy's trying to get him down there. I know he is. Oh, my. Look at that. What? Two at a time. Hey, and y'all ain't getting either one of them. Y'all can forget it. You ain't getting this one. This here's a nice one. This is a jumbo. Right below a jumbo magnum, Looney. Go on. Go! Take my spoon, you dog. Oh, my, Looney's causing me to have a heart attack. He's going to end up on my hook. And then we got a problem. We got a problem. I ain't got all day to fight him. I fought one time, 20 minutes, and I still didn't get it. I ain't going through that. I know better than that. That's why I put 8-pound test line where I can break it off if he gives me too much of a problem. You'll just have to worry about the jewelry, wearing jewelry, but I will break it off. I ain't fighting him for 20 minutes. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Look at that, Looney. We got a nut. Looney, we got a nut. Huh? I was trying to get two. I think I might. No, we ain't got but one. We ain't got but one. Look at that. And he's too big for you, Looney. Too big for you. He's too big for you. You can't have him. Go on. You're getting mighty close. You're getting mighty nervy. Mighty nervy. Both of y'all. Don't you take my plug. Okay? You little babies. Y'all take my plug. There's a few fish out here. And we, my friend, are going to catch them. We're going to catch them. They're biting this 3-rig today. Now, they didn't earlier. They're starting to feed a little bit now. We got a lot of fish under there. We got a lot of fish under there. Let's see if we can catch two. Let's see if we can catch two. Maybe three. Huh? Let's see. Let's see if we can get 2 or 3. I don't know what we got. We got one good one. Oh, Looney, get it back. One big old white perch. Look at the size of that sucker. Huh? People, that, my friend, is a super duper ooper dog magnum. My goodness. Y'all got, I got to show you this one. I got to show you this one and the one I caught earlier together. I didn't show that one. Look at here. Look at him, what 2 perch. Oh God, I'm gonna fall down. Got the trolling motor going. Look at that, what 2 perch. People, them jokers is big. Look how long that perch is. Look how long they are. Them monsters. Them monster perch. Them ain't no baby dog perch. Them monster perch. And you have got to love a monster perch. All right. Going back out to Looney. Where you going? Don't you get my plug. Oh, boy, we got them under us now. 36 foot and the bottom is covered. And I hope there's some monster ones like that out there. The bottom is covered. There he is. There he is. Oh, I missed him. I give him a little slack. Got off. We'll get another. See that? Already got another. Let's see if we can get 2. Oh, that's 2, I believe. Look at that. Huh? That's 2. Let's see if we can get 3. We either got 2 or 1 big one. I don't know. I don't know. We got a nice one, I'll tell you that. If it's 1, it's 2. Oh, Lord, look at the size. Look, my friend, at the size of them 2 perch. Them's monsters. Them monsters. Monster perch. Oh, my. What? Oh, my, what perch. I ain't caught one in Lake Murray that big yet. Not this year. That's monster. That's why it's hard to go to Lake Murray. I can come over here and catch whoppers. What? Whoppers. Sometimes. Oh, my goodness sakes alive, people. We got to mark this spot. I got to do what I say I always like to do, is get my mark, get my bearings. You got to get your bearings now. Got to get your bearings. Come on, don't quit now. That was too good to me. Hey, oh, boy, he hit me. Hey, one thing about that big jig, them big perch hit that big jig. Ain't no doubt about that. Them big perch will hit that big jig. We're just gonna troll across this daggone little point, back and forth in circles. We're gonna catch these fish. All right, woo, there's a bunch of them. 39 foot off the side of this thing, they're everywhere. Oh, that was a bite. There's some big fish in there. We're gonna get a bass in a minute. You watch what I tell you. I got a feeling we're gonna get a bass in a minute. We're gonna get a bass in a minute. Two bigger fish out there. I believe there's some bass in there. Oh, what ain't they? There you is. There you is. There he is. See if we get two. See if we can get two. See if we can get two. Uh-oh. See if we can get two. I don't think so. We ain't got one. Bring him on in before Looney gets him. I mean a good one, though. I mean super dogs right there, buddy. Them big perch. Them big perch. All I got to say is them big perch. Took my doggone gut minnow off the top. I'll be doggone. I got to get me another minnow. I don't even think we need a minnow out here. I probably need to put another doggone jig on, big jig on. I don't think we need a gut minnow. I think the big jig's catching bigger fish. I've always said that the bigger jig probably catch bigger fish. Well, that Todd Smith jig is doing it to it, son. It's catching them jumbo magnums. Hey, we'll put one gut minnow on, but I love that red bug Todd Smith jig. I don't mind telling you. That joker's impressing me. It's out fishing everything for its size. We got them under there too, buddy. We got fish down here thick. They start to stir and we gonna catch them, and they big ones in here. These are the kind we've been looking for. Come on, Looney. Let me catch my fish. Come on, Looney. These are the kind we've been looking for right here. There he is. Oh, he's bumping it. He's bumping it. They bumping it. The little ones. Them big ones are sucking that big jig. When a big one sees it, he take it. Look at that. He's bumping it. He's bumping it. All right. We got off the side now. We got to go back the other way. We got to go back the other way. Got to speed up a little bit. Go back the other way. We're going to troll this thing across that hump. We'll catch another big one. There's a bunch of them out here. It's a matter of catching, getting them to bite. What's the matter of get them to bite? There's plenty of fish out there. There you is. There you is. See if we get a nut. See if we can get a nut. I got one. Oh, why ain't getting one? There's plenty of fish out there. Look at that. Big ones, though. I'm telling you, big ones. These are big, huge perch. White bass size perch here. White bass size perch. All right, Looney. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, Looney. We on big ones. Don't mess with me now. I'm focusing. I got to focus. Oh, God. They bumping it. There you is. There you is. There you is. There you is. Ain't a bad one, I don't think. I can't tell. Feel like a pretty good one. Looney don't get him. Look at that. Doggone spoon. Todd Smith spoon. I'll show you the spoon. Hadn't even showed you that yet, I don't think. But it's a, you know, most of them biting that jig. Hey, right there, what we got? 3 rig, and we got the gut minnow at the top. We got a swivel, 2 lines, about 18 inches. We go to a jig with an 1/8 ounce head, and then we go to a swivel right up under that with a double line again. And then we go about 18 inches with the big Todd Smith paddle tail jig. I reckon you call it it ain't spades, it's more rounded. And then we got Todd's doggone bumping spoon. I think that's a 3/4 ounce. But hey, it's a pretty thing. It's got little eyes in it, and green, and blues, and silver, and white. That sucker there is catching some of them too. Caught a bass on it yesterday. Got a couple boats coming out here. I figured the weather would be warmer, getting a little warm. There'd be some boats coming out here because they ain't been down here for 2 days. It's been like almost like my private lake for 2 days, and I do love that. That's why I like rough weather. Most people can't stand the rough weather like the Old Fisherman. But I know that's the time to go, and I know if you can stand it, and I know where to go. When it's cold, I got the same areas I always catch them in, and normally I can catch them. I figure them out. Well, we got 2 weeks to Super Bowl. That doggone Brady probably gonna win again. I mean, I like Brady, don't get me wrong. You know, I always pull for the underdog. Especially when somebody's done been as much as they have. I guess that's why I'm pulling for Carolina, because they are underdog all the time. It seems like anymore. But hey, they got a pretty good team. I shouldn't say that. My Carolina buddies are gonna be mad at me. Oh, boy, he thumped it. Man, how do you miss a fish like that? Tell you one thing, Miss Deborah's gonna wear out that doggone embroidery and sewing machine. She is putting hours on it, like me putting hours on this daggone boat motor. I just noticed a while ago I got 300 something hours. I had 32 hours when I bought this boat in April. 32 hours. And now I got 300 and something. 313, I believe. I'm almost put 300 hours on it myself in less than a year. But I go every day. That's what happens when you use something. Thank God I ain't had no trouble with it. Well, I did have a few little things, little bugs in them. I had a new start I had to put on it. But trouble with the power pole, fix that. Look at that, Looney. Look at what Daddy got for you. Doggone it, he bites my finger when he goes after it. You gotta quit biting my finger. I'm gonna quit leaving, handing it to you. The beak is that long. Well, he gets the fish in the back of his beak, and the rest of that beak comes on my finger. And it hurts. I'm gonna have to stick it. I'm gonna have to get something to hand him to it. I have to do something, get me some daggone tongs or something. Joker. I can't hardly stand him biting over my finger again. That thing hurt. They got some power on them jaws. I guess with a long beak like that, it ain't like a dog. They can't control the end of it. All right, where's the fish? We're gonna get talking so much we ain't catching. Catching enough to, I don't need that. Listen, I already got a bucket full. We gotta let y'all go. I know I could catch them with that gut minnow and that double ultralight rig, but I'm catching some pretty good fish on this spoon, and Big Daddy, not Big Daddy, but the big red bug colored jig. I don't know what he names that jig. I ain't got a clue. I don't even know if he's got a name. He sent them in the mail to me. Thanks, Todd Smith. And I put them on. I didn't think I was going to catch nothing with them. I thought he was too big, but I was wrong. So far, though, the colors, the only one they like is this red bug so far. Now, I ain't used all of them. I got some silver ones and I ain't used them. But I've put them other colors on. There he is. That nailed it. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a real good one. That, my friend, is a real good. That might be, I don't know what that is. It might be a catfish. Yeah, I believe that's catfish. I believe that's catfish. Got that catfish shake. Got that catfish shake, Looney. You ain't gonna want this one. This one here will get you. Got the catfish shake. Look at that. And look what he's on. A doggone red bug jig. Look at that catfish on the red bug jig. Y'all see it, don't you? Huh? Y'all see it, don't you? Hey, Dave. I tore my red bug jig up. I'm gonna have to hook it on the other side. Hey, these things are doable. Real doable. They ain't tearing up and catch a lot of fish on these. If I can get it hooked back, uh-oh, got it crooked this time. We might have to get another one out. Catfish hit that thing. You believe that? You thought it was a minnow. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Couple boats coming out here now. Now I was slow trolling when that catfish hit. Slow trolling, just pulling. He nailed it. He nailed it. 39 foot. I'm not seeing the fish I was seeing earlier. Kind of got off of them. Got to get my bearings back again. There's one. Oh, I had one. Ain't nothing out here but a long point off a ridge. And we just trolling across and around and back and forth and down this point. What we doing? Uh-oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one, I think. That's a good one. Oh, little bass. Look at that, little bass. Little bass. Little bass. I knew it was a bass when he hit it. Sooner or later we're gonna get one. He hit doggone. Believe it or not, I'm thinking they ought to hit that doggone red bug jig. They hit the doggone gulp and a little bass. I can't throw him back because Looney will get him. I'm gonna throw him back in a minute because Looney will take that. He'll grab that fish. Throw him back when we get away from Looney. All right. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. Swimming. Swimming the jig. What we done bit it. Hey, we got fish out here. I hadn't fished here in a while. In a long while. But we got fish out here. My third spot this morning. There he is. There he is. There he is. There he is. Come here, boy. Hey, got him on the spoon. Got him on the spoon. We getting some best fish now, Looney. Y'all go on. Go on, baby. Hey, I ain't got nothing in my hand. Go on. I'm growing to get attached to these daggone birds. Feel like they're pets. I won't be attached till one of them grabs my daggone spoon, though. We get unattached real quick. If they don't go out to aggravate me too much and try to intercept my fish coming up, I ain't got a problem with them. If they act normal, like they're acting right now, I ain't got a problem with them. When they want to get aggressive is when I got a problem. Last year, a couple of them renegade clones come in here and they was aggressive. Man, they was after everything. just about every time I pull one up, one's behind me. One's behind him trying to get him. All right. Hey, we doing it to it. We gradually catch them. Gradually catch them. No question. We're laying it to them is what we're doing. And I mean good sized fish. Good sized fish. It's gonna be hard to go to Lake Murray, because that ain't gonna be long. They're gonna close this bridge down here and I ain't gonna be able to come over here. When they do that, I ain't coming over here. I ain't driving 21 extra miles to get around the lake. So then it'll be all Lake Murray, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That's like 8 weeks, the whole crappie, spring of the year. You got to drive a long ways to get here if you come across Pillars Bridge. And that ain't good. That's coming up pretty quick. We ain't got long before it happens. I hate that. Might mess my crappie fishing up. It's already 20 miles. If I add 20 more miles to it, that's 40 miles come over here. I ain't doing that. I'll go to Lake Murray. I'll have to figure out something to do in Lake Murray. All right, we need a bite. We need a bite. Looney, they have a doggone line around his foot. Slowing up a little bit. Hey, we got a nice mess of fish. Hey, that was a bite. Hey, there was another bite. You know, it's funny. Time you get over here and you can't find no perch. And I ain't caught no big perch in a long time. You wonder where them big perch have been all this time. Probably out there in them trees in deep water, suspended. All I can figure. They getting eggs in them, they getting moving up on these humps, they getting ready to think about spawning, and that's why we catching them bigger fish. We got some nice ones today, no doubt. Oh, there was a bite. There was a bite. It's bumping it, but they ain't taking it like they was. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a jumbo magnum, unless it's a catfish. No, it's a jumbo magnum. Look at the size. People. What? Look at the size. And look what he bit the spoon. The size of this doggone perch. I'm telling you right now, we got some good ones in there today. And they're hitting and trolling. They actually hitting it better trolling. Pulling it pretty fast. fast. We're just trolling over this point backboard. All we doing. We ain't working it up and down. We're pulling it. Oh, the sun's coming out now. They ought to even bite better. And that sun's out, they can skylight and see that thing trolling across them. They'll run up and pop it. I think the sun helps us. This kind of fish, we're in 35 foot of water now. We done moved back quite a bit. We've got to get back our channel. I got it on about 5, so I'm trolling pretty fast. All right. Get a little slack. Start trolling. All we're doing. We catching some big ones. I'm talking big ones. By far the biggest perch I caught as a whole this year. Right here. You know, Lake Murray, you catch one ever so often, like a big one. A lot of little ones. But today, we've been catching big ones. Most of them big ones. Looney ain't getting one ever so often, y'all notice. They big ones. They really nice. Got off of them now, though. I don't see them. Gotta get back on them. Tell you what, it's still cold. They talking about 60 degrees. There'll never make no 60 degrees a day. I bet you ain't much out the 40s right now. I don't think it's made it to 50 yet. The sun pops right though, it might this afternoon. We're getting bites from missing. There he is. There he is. There he is. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a jumbo. Oh my, look at that. Gut minnow. Gut minnow. I mean, nice. Gut minnow. I can only imagine you people that can't get out from the weather up north or wherever, y'all watching me catching these fish. I can only imagine how you like to watch, but you sure wish you'd be here. I can tell you right now, it's fun. I don't mind telling you. There ain't another thing I could be doing to make me more happy than fishing these white perch right now. And anybody that wants to cast for bass and not fish for perch, more power to you. Hey, I like action. The Old Fisherman is going to do what it takes to have action. And that's what we do. No sense in going out there and beating the banks and all that for when you can sit out here and just drag a daggone jig around and catch these monster perch. Hey, guess what? Probably catch as many bass as what you gonna catch on the bank. I hadn't done it today, but you might catch as many bass doing this you are casting. You're covering a lot of ground, just slow trolling. You know, when I was a kid, people used to troll all the time. I remember when the crappies, huge crappies in Lake Murray would bite out in the middle of the lake, trolling with a doggone thin fin and a bayou boogie, but you had to troll real slow to catch them. And we got a knot. We got a knot. I don't know how that happened. We got a knot. But you troll. You had to have a motor that got way down and really trolled slow. Well, back then there wasn't up but 2-stroke engines, and you had to have you one that was running good to be able to troll slow enough to catch them. But they wanted it with that little thin fin. It wiggles when you go, and faster you go, the faster it wiggles. But they wanted that thing where it would just barely wobble, and that's the way we catch them. It would be nothing to catch 2.5, 3-pound crappies trolling. We did it for years back in the 70s. Oh, well, actually, probably before the 70s. Probably, I'm thinking it might have been even the 60s and 70s. But boy, that was some good fishing back then. Trolling doggone big plug for these crappies. And there's probably lakes in the country right now you can do that. Take a thin fin off, bayou boogie, something like a shad, and throw for them crappies. I ain't too sure you couldn't do that here. If you could get, put you a lead in front of it to get it down to the bottom, I bet you could catch any kind of plug like that, a mirror lure, an old mirror lure, any kind of thing, crankbait kind of thing. I'll bet you could drag it on this bottom with a lead in front of it and catch these fish like that. Shad wraps, that kind of stuff, little ones. But it's so much easier to just use this doggone jig head. But I promise you, if you can get it to work that bottom down there, you can tear them up. Get the right color. Probably catch a bunch of bass doing that too. Years ago, I used to catch bass with a big old jig head on Lake Murray in the creeks and ditches, 15, 20 foot of water. In the wintertime, trolling, and that big old jig keep kind of bumping across the bottom. Shad, sassy shad, I think it was. And catch them like that. We might have Looney a fish. He's gonna love this. It's almost too big for Looney, but I'm gonna give it to him. Come here, Looney. Come here. Now don't bite my hand this time. Maybe if I turn around and give you the head. Uh-oh, he fell out my hand. He fell out my hand. There he goes. Watch him swallow. See that? That's how to eat them. I know y'all got a good shot of him eating that. He throws his head up, head first, it goes down. Oh, you know that doggone fish is in his belly flopping around. You know it. Flopping around in his belly. Now you know that's got to feel funny. Huh? I believe I want to eat my food dead. Not live like that. They're bumping it. There's plenty of fish around here on this. Every so often you see them stir up off the bottom. Until they do though, don't think you're gonna see them on the fish pond. They're laying on that bottom sleeping, you ain't gonna see them until you stir them up. All right, need a bite. 35 foot, I need to get my bearings. Oh, I done pulled way back. We were way on that channel earlier. I put my little mark on it, I don't forget them. I might forget your name, but I don't forget my marks. Oh Lord, there was a bite. There was a bite. Getting off the edge of it, then we'll probably catch one. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes, Looney. He's too big for you, though, I can tell you that. He's too big for you. Look at that. Look at that. Jumbo Super Dog Supreme, and you have got to love it, the Old Fisherman. Hey, we got to let y'all go. I bet this thing's 50 minutes long. My goodness, at least 50 minutes. Put my jig down. Then I'm about something the color out of that red bug. Got it faded. You know, birds are smart. Them birds are smart. They know me. They know who I am. That bird I got at the house, smart. That sucker, he knows everything. Don't underestimate a bird. They might have a little head, but they can remember. And my parrot at the house can whistle Andy Griffin song all the way through. And if I start whistling, he'll blend in on the right note. So they smart. A lot of times I'll be messing with my microwave, put something in the microwave and goes beep, 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 or something. The bird telling me that it's make the noise, and I'm thinking the microwave is done, but it ain't that bird. He imitates every sound in that house. I go to sharpen my knife with a sharpener. He'll do that. He copies every sound. But he can't bark like the dog, thank God. I don't believe I can stand any more barking. I got 2 schnauzers. Let me tell you something. Uh-oh, I missed it. That was a good bite. Them 2 schnauzers, if anybody's outside, they can hear anything. But them 2 schnauzers bark. Kids, I got kids out there in front of the house roller skating up and down the highway. Them jokers will bark at them through the windows. I got 1 schnauzer, is my wife's dog, Pumpkin Seed. That joker knows when I start dinner that it ain't long, Miss Deborah's coming home. And that joker's looking out the window. And every time she gets home, where's the bird? Hey, Looney, come here, Looney. What, here, here you go. Come here, Looney. I ain't got time to mess with you. You better get better than that. You ain't gonna get nothing to eat. But when that dog sees my wife coming home, that joker like a running a rabbit coming through the house to meet her at the back door. He knows what door she's coming through, and he runs like barks and runs down there like he's running a rabbit to see his mommy. And boy, when she comes in the door, they always there to love you. They love me every time I come in. You got to love a good pet. If you don't have a pet, they're a little trouble. Let me tell you, that's some good loving, pet loving, good loving. Sun's popping out and I see a big patch of cloud cover coming. It's supposed to be raining tonight. Heavy rains all night, and that's why these fish probably bite. Heavy rains all night, and in tomorrow morning it's going to be raining. Don't know if I'll get to go tomorrow. Don't know, but we'll see. Anyhow, I'm glad y'all can be with me today on another episode, and we have caught some fine perch today. And I don't mind telling you, we have caught some fine perch. Looney now he wants to come up here and get a fish. But I'm gonna catch one more and I'm gonna let y'all go. It's hard to let you go when they bite, you know? As soon as I let you go, that old big bass is gonna bite. Go on, Looney. What's gonna happen? But we've come up with another jig. Todd Smith in a red bug color, and and I showed it to you earlier when we started this morning what I was going to use, the difference in them jigs, how big it is compared to the Big Daddy jig. And the Big Daddy's pretty big. This thing here is way out of long. It's over 3 inches, I believe, and they hit that big jig. So I found out today for sure that they will hit that jig if you get it in the right color. Them colors now, all them colors he got, they don't like. But the color that they bite now is a red bug. And it blows my mind I ain't caught but one bass, and I caught him on a doggone Gulf Alive minnow. It blows my mind. But hey, we gonna feed Looney this last fish, and I'm gonna show you a couple nice ones, and I'm gonna let y'all go. Don't you bite me. Bite me. But I'm gonna let y'all go. We gotta let y'all go. It's getting too long. Hey, but anyhow, thanks so much for being with the Old Fisherman on another episode. We had a good day. We have got some huge, I mean huge perch. Some of the biggest ones I've caught this year. And we got a lot of them like that. Hey, we got a lot of them like that. Thanks for being with the Old Fisherman. Hey, go to SteveCumliner.com and get your merchandise. Thanks a lot. See you.